and welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corn
and Bo.
So,
yeah,
state parks.
Yeah. So they've nixed it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like not
and like
just,
that's cool. Well, they're back to the drawing board, which I personally think is bullshit because this should just leave the parks alone. Personal opinion.
Like, great outdoor initiatives. Okay, I watched a guy on TikTok. He's like running for some office over in Polk County or whatever, but he's like this good old redneck boy. And he's like in a fucking, he's in an abandoned golf course over there, and he's walking through it. And he was like, "Hey, Governor DeSantis, great outdoor initiative. Fix up this golf course."
Honestly, though.
That's fucking just dying here. You want to spend money? Fix what's already freaking here and just not used.
Well, the Gators are going to take it.
Great outdoor initiative is amazing. Yeah, get outdoors. But but let's not mess up the protected lands, you know?
Right.
There's other ways to get outdoors than destroying protected land.
Right, you don't need to turf the place to go outside.
Right.
The park is fine as it is.
There's going to be no outdoors left.
So, we wouldn't have even known. That was not meant to be for us. We weren't supposed to know. That's the fucked up ass part. So this is our new hero. Our new hero is named James Gaddis. He was fired by the FDEP because he was the one that leaked the plans to us. He got a map on his desk and he was told to very quickly and very hush-hush make the map say that it was okay for them to build all this. And then he was like, this isn't okay, and it was on his conscience because he's a decent person. So James Gaddis,
he works for the Department of Environmental Protection and actually cares about protecting.
He thought that he got the job to protect the environment. Yeah. It turned out that he was wrong, and he got fired for protecting.
He got fired for being a whistleblower because he said it was all supposed to be hush, 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 and he let it go, which is definition of a whistleblower. But thank you.
I appreciate you.
He needs his job reinstated in my eyes. Like, he needs to be there. Because if he's not there, who the fuck else is protecting it?
Honestly, he should be in charge.
You know who should be fired? Yeah, the guy in charge.
Right.
Not the guy who
should be in charge.
Yeah, let's promote him. Because he's actually trying to protect.
Yeah. So, our man of the week, our new favorite man, is James Gaddis.
Yes.
Man of the week.
That was wild when I saw that, when you sent that to me, because I didn't see it before you sent it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, he just let that go? Like, we weren't even supposed to know? Like, were we supposed to know about the meetings?
No, I don't think so. No, and I think that was why they were all scheduled on the same day. I think it was supposed to be like a real quick, real quiet. Right, it was like a Tuesday at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
If we wouldn't have all known,
I think nobody would have 3, actually.
Well, it might have been,
like, it was literally in the middle of the workday.
But yeah, I believe you. But yeah, and I think that was right, all intentional. We weren't supposed to know about that, and he leaked it, and the whole state collectively lost their shit, as we should have. Like we wouldn't have noticed, but then what are we going to do once they've started it? You know what I mean? It would have ended up being some fucking movie shit where people are chaining themselves to fences or whatever.
Trees. That he got fired too. I hope he hires a lawyer.
I hope he does too. Obviously, most of the state would support him.
Right.
I think they were surprised at how many people came out too. I think that they didn't think that everyone was gonna. And that's the fun thing, is when fucked up things happen, everybody can get along and we can realize that we're not so different.
Right.
You know, it was a real nice community moment for everybody to, like, the entire state collectively was like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
And now I'm getting emotional because it was sweet. It was cute.
It was.
So maybe we should do it again for this guy to get his job back.
For real.
And be promoted.
Take the fucking head guy's job, please.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to actually look for a petition if there's not one.
Someone
figure out how to use
that
one.
cares about the land should be in charge.
Apparently I sent like 3 of these messages. I really felt strongly about it. Everyone I saw I was just sending.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's really the only update we have on that, is like, so far nothing is happening so far. They claim that they're back to the drawing board, which they shouldn't be. So we should all be on the lookout for that. And then I just thought that the whistleblower part was a really good point to your point when you had said originally that this doesn't just affect Floridians, because if they're doing this here, they can do it anywhere, because we weren't supposed to know this. You know what I mean? So like, if you live like anywhere, if you live by fucking Yellowstone, keep an eye on your shit.
Right. Like, I guess it's national, but still.
Who the fuck knows? I didn't think they could come for our state parks like that.
Yeah,
and just quick note on the national park. If you're not following the national park services on the internet, you are doing yourself a disservice. I don't know who runs the national park services social media, but they're fucking hilarious. It's always really fucking funny. Every time the national parks post anything that they post, it's hilarious. It's whoever writes these captions is just, it'll be like 2 paragraphs of just fucking jokes. Shit's so funny.
I'll have to look it up. Actually, I don't think any of that is. It will come across my feed now. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, because I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I won't even have to look it up. My phone's got my back.
Your phone's here. Yeah, but it's follow the National Park Service on like Facebook and Instagram. I follow them, and they're so fucking funny. Whoever runs that account's hilarious. The other day, they posted like the worst park that anyone's ever visited. Come check out the most boring caves anyone's ever seen, or something.
Oh my
stupid. God. So fucking funny, stupid. They make like Jellystone jokes, like Yogi Bear and shit. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, anyway, sorry. What?
No, it's fine. I wasn't gonna say anything. I like social media people who are funny though. Like when the companies or whatever, and they've got like those
like Wendy's.
Yeah, like slick people behind it. I guess it's easy to be when like it's not your page.
Right, it's not your page. Know? You don't have to worry about the backlash. right.
Wait, did you see? Speaking of funny, like social media people, did you see the Barney one that's going around right now?
No.
So this guy, I don't know who he was, made a TikTok and was like, I'm not going to be able to, like, go on with my day because Barney, like, showed up in my For You page and it says he's in my contacts. So whoever's, like, running the Barney account, I'm apparently friends with. And, I mean, I don't know if this was, like, a part of me, well, it says, like, he had the green screen behind him of, like, it saying your contacts. And he was like, I texted someone, like, he texted his dad or something, you know, like, are you Barney? Like, why, you know, he was texting, like, people. And it could have been a whole ploy, like, he could be Barney, and he was trying to get people to the Barney account.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't know. But then Barney's account, like, made a video saying, like, oh, just coming on to say hi to old friends or something like that. Like, was trolling the guy back. Yeah. So I don't know. It's fucking internet. So much of it is fake. Like, it very well could be him that runs the Barney account, but either way, it was clever if he is.
Right,
you know
right. I mean? Yeah,
like,
good one then.
That was a great way to get people to Barney if you are the one running it. And
good
if
marketing.
It's not, Barney was really quick to come back and be like, hi, friends. You know, either way, it was good.
You're right. Either way, whoever's running Barney is now your fans.
Right.
Well, I just wanted to say real quick, now that we brought up the social media and we brought up Wendy's and we've talked about McDonald's before, did you see what Wendy's is up to? October 8th, they're dropping the fucking Krabby Patty.
Oh, I did see that.
I'm very excited. Big SpongeBob.
Isn't there a big SpongeBob like conspiracy theory that Krabby Patties actually have crab in them, and that's why? Well, they're hamburger. Crabs. Yeah, like that's why he won't sell the
secret sauce.
The secret sauce or something like that. There was like
I've never heard that, but I believe it.
So like, how is it making it a Krabby Patty?
Well, so they have the sauce.
The secret
so
sauce,
they have. Yeah. So I saw this guy, and he like, I don't know if it was like a tweet that was screenshot or a thread or whatever, and it was like, you know, part of me is really excited to try that the Krabby Patties come into real life.
I saw that.
And it's like another part of me is just died inside that he actually sold the formula.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, fucking Krabby Patty. Oh, it's so fun. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're on internet, like, shit. So did you see the Lana Del Rey, like, new boyfriend?
Oh, the airboat driver tour?
Yeah.
But then I heard that wasn't true.
Oh, I don't know. Because I gotta pull it up.
The daughter one?
Yes!
Yeah, she came out and said, like, Lana Del Rey or Lana?
I think it's Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey. She came out and said that guy's not her boyfriend and that girl's not her daughter. His daughter.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Yeah, she did.
What the fuck? That was, like, so funny. I was like, oh my God.
We can still pretend it's real, but I'm pretty sure that she came out and said it wasn't.
Like, he posted, girl, this is how I find out my dad is dating Lana Del Rey. Hello. And then she supposedly, and that was like, came up, was, I don't know if you can see that because it's so dark.
We got a bright screen out
light
today.
Is so up. It says, is there anything you want to tell me? What? Lana fucking Del Rey? You just left mom a few weeks ago. Is this why? What the fuck, dad? Oh yeah, I meant to tell you. He just texted our family group chat and asked how I found out. He doesn't understand social media. I'm in tears. This is not fucking real. Everyone is fighting. My mom is threatening to sue him. I can't believe this is happening right now. But then she came out and said that's not even his kid.
She said that's all fake. And I mean, honestly,
oh my God.
Now that she said it, I feel like that makes sense. And that kind of sounds like.
But that's really who she's dating, though. Or that's not real either.
I think that she said that wasn't real either, but like I don't know about, you know what I mean? She could be lying about that.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I would have known where I saw that now.
I was like, man, that daughter really fucking just called him out. But it's, damn it. See, nothing on the internet is real.
It's not. It's really not.
What the fuck is this real? I saw that this is real because there's video, right? Where'd it go? Selena Gomez was somewhere doing something. I don't know what she's doing with her life right now.
Oh, she's making My Favorite Show. That's what she's doing.
Oh, she's only murders.
Season 4.
Season 5. Season 4 just came out.
Yeah.
So she's filming. They're filming.
No. I'm watching season 4.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, she's somewhere. She's somewhere doing something with her life right now in a town, and the volleyball team in this town, the high school volleyball team, put up a sign somewhere that hoping Selena Gomez would see it, that says, "Selena Gomez, please sing the national anthem at one of our games, Friday 6 p.m. or Saturday 1 p.m." And she actually showed up.
Oh, that's so cute.
Like, there's video of her showing up in the high school auditorium. That's her in the black. And I don't know, I'm assuming they didn't show if she sang the national anthem or she just like showed up to say hi. But this was her, it was her page too that posted it. They asked, couldn't help it, it's my time, and tell you ride.
Yeah.
Oh, was
that Colorado, California?
It is a Kia. Named after a fucking town somewhere.
I've heard that, I feel like it's like California or Colorado or somewhere.
I don't
know. From us.
But I thought that was so sweet.
I gotta Google map it now.
That she actually showed up for them. Like, how cool.
Kim said it's a Kia, Colorado.
She showed up in fucking Kia. Wait, are all Kias named after towns?
Sorrento's a town in Arizona, I want to say.
What are the other Kias?
Optima.
Is that a town? That's
not a town.
Right?
Are Kias named after towns?
What's the Kia with the isn't it a Kia with the hamster? What's that called?
Seoul.
That's a town, right?
No,
Seoul. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
With an E.
Are Kias named after cities?
So stupid.
I love when you write something completely wrong because you got fat sausage fingers, and then your phone's like, I knew what you meant.
Oh, why are some Kia and Hyundais? No. Not all.
Not all.
Because there's that other, this is so like off fucking topic, but there's that other maker, Buick or something like that has all, or Lincoln has all like nautical names, like Navigator and I don't fucking know, but they're all like Atlas, right? That's
Volkswagen.
I don't know.
You know what? Someone tagged me on Facebook on a Sunfire and was like, didn't you used to drive this?
I did drive a Sunfire.
I said yes.
Yes.
I did say yes. Yes, that was me. That was me in the Sunfire.
Fucking, what happened to those cars? They phased out, huh?
Every once in a while I see one, but like not in good condition. Not in good condition. There's one that I think lives like across the street from the library, the Zora Neale Library on Avenue D, and I see it every time I'm out there, and I'm like, Sunfire. I'm gonna like go knock on the door and be like, hey, we're car friends.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, bitch, get out of here.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I wouldn't go knocking on the door.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't. What else we got this?
Oh yeah, I got some stuff. Sorry, I'm like, we're all over the place
on like fucking cars. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so first of all, the doctor charged in Matthew Perry's death feels incredibly remorseful. Yeah, I fucking hope so.
I would hope
Good thing, you dick licker.
I mean, is it because you're facing prison?
Yeah, honestly, not because of Matthew Perry.
Because you killed a guy. Which one?
Fuck you. Jock Lindsay's. I was on our account and I wanted this information for myself. I actually didn't mean to talk about this now, but it's in my thing. So, at Jock Lindsay's, they got a volcano temple dip featuring Gruyere cheese, onion jam, and toasted French bread.
Actually, looks really good,
right? Sounds fantastic.
Oh, that actually looks really good.
Post Malone was driving a horse.
Someone posted that they like walked out of a Nashville bar and Post Malone and Dwight Yoakam were like riding horses down there. I want to meet Post. How do I meet Post Malone? Post Malone, you're welcome to sit in our back seat.
We'll get some Olive Garden.
Oh my God, we'll go to Olive Garden.
We'll go to Olive Garden.
Yeah.
We can go to Olive Garden.
I just feel like he would be
Alfredo sauce on us.
the coolest guy.
I feel like he is. He clearly is.
Like, he's riding a fucking horse down Nashville with Dwight Yoakam.
It said, add this to the archives under why we trust Post Malone's transition to country.
Yeah. Like, come promote your country album with us, please.
I got just a little bit of,
because I'm literally still obsessed with it.
Yeah,
like,
it's really good.
literally played in my kitchen all day long on repeat, all weekend. Like, I just let it play.
You know, it's been on the speaker in my house all day today.
I can't never guess. But I am so put down.
No, we've moved on, and you'll never guess where, because Eric was very surprised when he came in the house today, too. No, we've been listening to Ice Ice Baby on repeat. Yeah, we're big Vanilla Ice fans.
Vanilla Ice fans. Well, he could come here, too. He lives, like, nearby, right? Him and his kangaroo?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, you know, he's in the news every couple of years when his fucking kangaroo gets loose and it hops down Port St. Lucie Boulevard.
Yeah, he used to
it's like, oh, Vanilla.
Like, the local restaurant here, the local, like, pub.
I told Ferris, I said, you know what, you might run into him at Publix. You don't know. He lives in town, so if you want to be a Vanilla Ice fan, go ahead. He's at the Pineapple Festival every fucking year. Yeah. He probably don't even charge them either. Probably he's hanging out anyway.
Yeah, him and his family used to come into the bar all the time. I don't know if he's still in town, actually.
I don't know. I haven't heard about his kangaroo getting out in a couple years, actually, so he might not be. But I remember that used to be a thing. It would be like every couple of years, his fucking kangaroo would get loose, and it'd be like, oh, Vanilla Ice's kangaroo's loose again. This is regular Florida stuff.
But the show he does, actually, is out of West Palm, isn't it? Like the DIY show he does?
Oh, I forgot he had a show. Yeah, well, it's probably more, popular going on Palm Beach. Probably.
Right, but I'm just saying he's got to be still in the area.
Yeah,
if he's, like, doing that down there.
Yeah, probably, right?
I don't know.
I don't know what Vanilla Ice is up to. I just know we've been listening to his one song all day long.
Oh my gosh.
It showed up.
That's a hard one on repeat, sorry.
Yeah, it's fun like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, stop.
Listen, you know you did that on purpose. You're so stupid. I'm so stupid because I fucking fell into it.
And I knew you would, because they get me out there. I had to get somebody else. All right, well, I got some, there was some rumors, and the internet said that there were shots fired at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, I saw that.
There was a fight, and somebody just happened to pop a fucking balloon.
Someone yelled gun or something.
Yeah, there was no gun. And then the police showed up, and
they said they cleared the park in like 10 minutes or something.
Oh yeah, Disney's on top of shit. Disney's not fucking playing. I saw this girl recently lost her child during a parade. It was less than 2 minutes. They had her kid.
That's crazy.
They're on top of shit.
I mean, they gotta have cameras. You think there's cameras everywhere and like a whole room of people like watching it?
Probably, yeah. Like, I mean, honestly, there's got to be something, because like they're on top of shit. Like, not that you want to lose your kid anywhere, but man, you're gonna lose your kid somewhere. Disney's the place to lose them, because they literally 2 minutes they had this kid.
That's crazy. I mean, good, but
right. It's fantastic.
There's got to be like a room of cameras.
There has to be, probably in their fucking secret lair or whatever.
Yeah,
like their underground lair. I don't know what they do.
That happened here at the fucking the football game, like a high school football game, like last week or the week before.
Well, let me guess, Westwood and Central?
No. It was Westwood and John Carroll.
I feel like it used to always be Westwood and Central when we were kids.
Always.
It was always Westwood and Central. There was something going on.
But there was like something, and someone yelled gun. Like the whole fucking team, the whole field hit the floor. There was fucking mass mayhem.
Fucking John Carroll.
And they said that there was nothing founded, like, they never found a gun or anything like that. But I don't know if like one was shown and like whoever had it got away or whatever. But I don't know. Now they're going to implement clear bags, and like they've changed like all these policies, like, and the random. There should just be fucking metal detectors. Like, if I have to go through a metal detector to go to a fucking baseball game, baseball game, like any game. Any other, like, sports game, you have to go to a metal detector. So why are we not doing that at high school sports games,
And, like, especially, like, I know when we were kids 20 years ago, there was the guns and whatnot at the games. Like, It's not like this is a new thing.
Not at all. Like, it's literally every year, usually during the game.
It's always, it is. It's always, like, the homecoming game of, like, Central and Westwood, there's a situation.
Right. So, I don't know. But it's funny, like, exact scenario happened here in town. That happened at Disney.
Yeah.
And, like, all it takes is for someone to yell the word gun, and there's mass mayhem.
And it was a balloon. It's Disney. And, like, Disney does have metal detectors, and, like, damn good ones.
Right.
And They do random bag checks, but like you walk through and like they can see. They have a screen. Like when you do like your what's it called? Like I'm pretty sure they're fucking screening your bags. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because like I've gotten pulled over like once to the side for my bag. Obviously I didn't have anything in it, but they do like randomly pull you.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they can see it because the security guard's like staring at a screen after you walk through.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're watching.
Right.
Obviously, they find a fucking kid in 2 minutes. They're scanning everything.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's even like plain clothes security people walking around Disney.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did you see that Scooter Braun was trying to be funny over the weekend?
Oh, he was wondering why he wasn't invited to Taylor Swift's party. You know what? You're stupid.
How do you even like?
Shut the fuck up.
How do you even say that on the internet? Like, you can make that joke to your wife or whatever. He doesn't have a wife anymore. Like, she fucking left him, girlfriend.
Good for her.
But like, you can say that in private to like a friend. But to put that on the internet, like, you really thought that was gonna go well. You really thought like.
Nobody likes you.
Nobody likes you. And especially not the Swifties. So, like, why would you even be, like, putting Taylor Swift in your, like, on your story? Was that not on the entire time?
It'll be okay.
I hope so.
That's fine.
Because there was moments when I thought, oh, she's speaking really low, but it's okay. We're really close to the mic.
Ah! Well, now
that was fucking loud.
Loud.
Now the mic's on. Hope the sound was okay.
You'll be fine. That's fine.
But yeah, I just thought, why is he even like, ew, no. And then prior to saying like, oh, why was I not invited to her party at her Rhode Island house, at the Holiday House it's called, he posted a video or a picture of like the documentary, which I honestly, oddly enough, haven't even watched yet.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it never really went like mainstream that it was out. You know, it wasn't really like highly talked about, but I did remember seeing it. But I had not watched it about like the what happened between those two, Scooter and Taylor. And he like posted a picture of like as if he was watching it, like it was on his TV, saying, "Finally got around to watching this, ha ha ha."
He's trying to be relevant.
Fuck you! Like what? Fuck off!
Did everybody else just fire him? Is that why he's just trying to be cool?
Right? Like nobody fucking cares if you watched it. You fucking buy a narcissistic asshole that saw nothing wrong with anything you did. Just kidding. That's all assumptions.
Hypothetically.
Assumption. I don't fucking know. But I just thought it was very weird. Like, shut up. And I also don't like the paparazzi was taking creepy ass pictures of all of them. But I think we talked about that last week.
We did talk about that, but we didn't talk about his comments.
No, because that was made after.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people there. People were like, was it an engagement party? But I don't think a family was there. I think it was just friends.
Yeah, and wasn't it what's her name's birthday or the other one's?
Yeah,
somebody else's party.
I think it was Blake's birthday, right?
Right, yeah.
I think so.
I feel like that's what I saw on the internet.
Yeah, even like Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz were there.
Oh, that's cute.
He just posted like a really sweet like picture of her asleep in his lap, and he like the caption under it is like how I guess she just came out. A movie just came out called Don't Blink Twice or Blink Twice or something like that she wrote and directed.
Oh, that's fancy.
And he was like praising her in it, like, oh, like, you know, she's so tired. Like every time I thought she was gonna give up, she just kept going. Like, and like just like the sweetest like praise to her.
Aww.
Yeah,
that's
sweet.
cute.
Yeah.
Appreciation post.
Yeah.
I got one more Disney thing. There's going to be, this was just announced today, a new villain show is coming to Hollywood Studios where Cars Land is, and Cars Land is going to shut down in October. The date's not here. It must have been on another one. I didn't send 10 of these.
In Universal,
in Hollywood Studios. In Hollywood Studios. So there's like the Cars, it's like a stage show or something. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't been inside. But it's back by the Rocking Roller Coaster. And so that is going to be gone in October, I believe. I didn't send the one with the date on it. And then that's going to become a villain show.
That's cool. Well, is it Hollywood Studios? Weren't we getting a Villain Land somewhere? It's very hard for me to keep up with all this.
The Villain Land's going to be at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, so not where the Villain Land is the villain show?
No, they're probably not space for it. Probably no space. Well, and then that way you can get
they
stuff
want,
in other parts.
Yeah,
too,
they
right,
want
right.
you to get everywhere.
You have to go to everywhere. I'm just surprised Hollywood Studios, because of Fantasmic. Fantasmic is like a big deal show, and that's at Hollywood Studios. So, like, wouldn't you put another? But also, Fantasmic is a nighttime spectacular, and so the place where the Cars Land is like an indoor thing. So I don't know if it's gonna be like an indoor show.
Oh, that's what I assumed actually when you said show. Like, I think of something that starts at a certain time and like you go in like an arena or whatever.
Yeah,
but they also
they do different kinds of shows though, right? Yeah, so like sometimes like Fantasmic's like that's like this big outdoor arena, and it's at like 9 and 10 o'clock or whatever, 9:30 and 10:30, depending on whatever fucking.
Well, I guess they do shows in front of the castle too, which are outside.
Right. So it's like a fireworks show, but then there's also like the Country Bear Jamboree is like a come inside, and it comes on every half an hour or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's different kinds of shows.
Right.
So we'll see, and that was just announced like literally this afternoon.
Right.
So there's not a lot of information on that yet.
Have you watched any of the Paralympics? Have any of that been coming up on your? Sorry, I just saw something on there that looked like the Olympics, and it made
it's a really fucked up thing. We'll talk about it after I'll answer your question.
No,
I just saw some things on like our social media, and I feel bad, and I feel like I should watch it but I didn't watch the regular Olympics.
No, it was just what was on social. But I do like. Someone was one of the Paralympics or whatever group. I don't remember what it was. Someone somewhere was like, hey, Snoop and Flavor Flav, where are you guys for the Paralympics? Or anybody like that. Like, that's drawing the attention like they did.
Or, like, anything. So, like, right. So,
because honestly, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, besides, like, them, like, so I didn't watch the real Olympics, I've said 100 times. All I watched was parts of the Kevin Hart and Keenan show, and I didn't even finish that. But it was all over my social media. It was Peacock. It was USA. It was NBC. It was the fucking E! News, the People. Everyone was sharing it. And now, like, it's come up a couple of times on my, like, when I go into our other account, because I had shared a lot of Olympic stuff there.
Yeah, it comes up when I go on
parking lot. But on, like, my own Instagram, nothing. Crickets. Crickets. Except for I do think that I saw what you just said about but it wasn't Flavor Flav because it was Snoop Dogg. Because, honestly, this is so petty and weird, but I've been rubbed the wrong way a little bit, how everyone's freaking out about Snoop. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big Snoop Dogg fan, love him, this is great and everything, but everybody's like, oh my god, Snoop all the Olympics, and not talking about Flavor Flav. Meanwhile, Flavor Flav's one that's actually spending money.
I know. Snoop just made the fucking money.
Right.
I heard Snoop made like 50 million. It's something fucking wild.
And I mean,
could
like,
be
good
wrong
for
with
him.
that number. Good for him.
Good for him. I'm happy for him. But like,
holy fuck.
But like, he's the one that's getting all the attention, which like, again, like, cool. He's cool. I'm sure I would be glad if he showed up to my fucking sports game too. But like, Flavor Flav is like actually putting money out of his fucking pocket to help people be able to compete and like live their lives in this and that. And like, he's not getting a quarter of the praise that Snoop is.
Right. I feel like I saw a lot of praise for him, but maybe that's just because I was like following what he was doing too.
And I kept sharing it.
Right. But yeah, I just thought it was weird that like Paralympics, there's not much going on about it. And to be quite honest, the people who have like made it to the Paralympics are fucking more badass to me than the fucking.
I was gonna say it's a little more impressive.
Person. Like, you guys, like, that's fucking wild to see these like blind people doing shit, or like people with disability, any disability in general. I did see one where a guy was like almost told that he was told he was too fast for his disability, and that they put him in a category higher than what he actually should have been in. I don't know exactly like the terminology that he was using, but pretty much they said that we would rather put you up where you would have to struggle more than leave you where you should be or like qualified for, and everyone like no one would be able to beat you. I don't know. It was really weird. Like what he was. Yeah, it was weird.
I don't like that.
And I think he was a track star. I think if I remember right, it was track. But I don't remember like the qualifications or the category or whatever that they were like determining between. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, it was weird. I mean, he was too fast for his disability. Like, what the fuck? He was like missing half his brain. Like he looked he looked normal on the outside, and he actually spoke very well. But he had a whole fucking hole in his brain.
Right, to like let him run his race.
Right.
Let him
run. What the fuck? Let him get gold. Why is he not allowed to get gold?
Right, why can't he win? What's the problem?
It was very odd. I was like, what the fuck?
I did see one thing that I remembered, I think. I hope I'm remembering this right and not making shit up, but who knows. It was like the first woman to play in the Olympic wheelchair rugby team.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I think they won too.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was cool. And I honestly think that's all I saw.
Yeah, I haven't seen much on it.
Do you want to know my fucked up Olympic page?
Yeah.
We regret to announce that our athlete, Rebecca, I'm going to butcher her last name, so we're just going to call her Rebecca C., who competed at the Olympics, has suffered severe injuries and is hospitalized following an incident involving her boyfriend pouring gasoline on her and setting fire to her.
You said fucked up. I thought it was going to be like funny fucked up. That's fucking terrible.
No, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so she is an Olympic runner, and she won some Olympic stuff. And then her boyfriend doused her in fucking gasoline and set her on fire.
Fuck?
So, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
is that terrible? What is your problem? Like, are you jealous? Like, we've said this before. If you don't like your girlfriend, wife, whoever, you could just break up. You don't have to light them on fire.
That's fucking terrible. Oh my god, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she's in critical condition at, like, a hospital in Uganda.
And I hope that man never sees the light of day. Can we set him on fire?
Right? She suffered severe injuries on 75% of her body.
Oh my God.
She's currently being treated and working her way towards recovery. Let's keep her in our prayers.
I just made me, like, sick to my stomach. What the fuck?
Yeah, right? Fuck that guy. Yeah, Uganda. And he was Kenyan, so I don't know if that means anything, but they announced both of those things.
6 feet under now.
Right, fuck that guy. You can't just be lighting people on fire. If you don't like people, break up with them. Don't light them on fire.
Right, it's pretty fucking simple.
Right, honestly.
It's very easy.
Honestly.
Like, just move on with your life.
Yeah, you don't need to light bitches on fire.
Let her.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
I felt like I was going to have more.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it's been, like, kind of quiet, but it was, like, a long weekend, too, and I didn't, like, look up a whole ton of celebrity shit.
Yeah, it was like I got my SpongeBob screenshots here, I guess. Krabby Patty, collab meal. What else do I got for screenshots? Man, I can't talk. I had another weird coffee day.
Wait, you want to hear some fucked up celebrity news?
Yeah.
I mean, when I say some fucked up shit, this is fucked up. I shared it on Wednesday, like, I guess, so, like, right after we recorded to the podcast page. Like, we send shit, when we say that, we send shit to, like, our podcast Instagram so that we see, so we can remember, like, to talk about it, because we record once a week, so shit happens, or so we see all week long, so it's a way for us to, like, track it. So whenever you, like, that's usually what we're, like, looking at. We're looking back at, like, what we have sent.
And we're just real good friends, so we're sitting here scrolling our phones while we're supposed to be talking.
Yeah. We already addressed this last week. Very important things happen on the phone.
Well, they do. All right.
This is so fucked up. Not in the fucked up way that's fucked up.
But yeah, you thought mine was going to be funny. Mine was real fucked up.
But also fucked up.
Okay.
Baywatch star Jeremy Jackson admits to sniffing female co-stars' swimsuits.
What a fucking creep!
What the fuck? Why are we admitting that? Why are we doing that, first of all?
Well, right, why would you tell everybody?
Well, why would you not take that to the grave, second of all?
Why would you tell everybody?
I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't click on it. It's fucking TMZ. You know, you gotta go through so much shit to actually read a fucking article. Like, just put the fucking information in your caption, please. Whatever. You want to draw fucking traffic to your fucking page, but, like, I ain't taking the time to read that article. That headline was enough for me. That's enough. So I don't really know, like, the whole the backstory to how or why he decided that he was going to admit that. And I don't know, honestly. Didn't Baywatch, I don't even know who that guy is, Jeremy Jackson. Yeah,
I don't know who any of them are. So I think that the original Baywatch people had, like, a reunion or a doc, because I saw something else about a couple who they were actually gay, but or maybe he was just gay, and, like, the woman was his beard for years, and they, like, talked about that, and she was like, look, like, it was a different time. I didn't want him to be questioned about his sexuality, so yeah, I just said that it was his girlfriend, and I don't care. It's fine. And I just saw that, and I don't remember their names either, because honestly, I didn't watch Baywatch.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was
either.
like 6.
We just knew fucking
Pamela
Anderson, and I can't even think of his fucking name. What was the guy?
Oh, Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. But, like, this guy, I don't know what version of fucking Baywatch he was on, but listen, if you were on that, because, you know, we have so many listeners, and one of you might actually have been on Baywatch, he was sniffing your fucking swimsuits.
I believe it. You know what?
Fucking creep. So fucking weird. What were you getting? Whoa.
So, I used to work at Hooters, and I had a friend who sold her used socks on eBay, and people, gave her a lot of money for, socks.
What?
Yeah, and so she originally was just gonna, sell, her uniforms on eBay to, make up some money because she didn't work there anymore, and they were, the old, remember, the wigwam socks, the scrunchy socks,
Yeah.
they, came up here, and then you scrunch them down?
Yeah.
When we worked there, every time my mom would come down, she would buy herself socks, because she loved those socks from, the 80s, 90s, they were popular. Right. So my friend thought that she was just gonna, sell her socks, right? Because they're popular. People like them. She thought, oh, your mom will pay $10 a pair for these socks. I bet other people will too. And then she somehow got on the weird side of eBay where people were like, yeah, I'll buy your socks for just if you walk around in them for a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
And she sold used socks to creeps on the internet and made some money doing it.
So fucking weird.
I mean,
people
are so a little grosser, but I believe that.
Yeah, that's just weird, but not as gross as sniffing fucking bathing suits.
Old dirty crotch. Yeah, that's definitely grosser. But also,
and admitting it.
That's what I was gonna say too. Is why'd you have to tell anybody? Yeah. Why'd you have to tell anybody?
I mean, that's probably a thing too. I'm sure people sell old underwear too.
He's probably buying all kinds of old dirty underwear on eBay.
Thing. If you're buying old socks, they're buying that shit too. But are you buying that and then going and telling people? Guess what? I just got delivered.
No. The announcing it to the public part is definitely the weirdest part.
Well, I don't know about weird.
Because again, why would you tell people?
Why? Right.
People are into some weird stuff, but you don't go telling everyone.
Right.
Like you said, the guy that bought socks isn't telling them. I only know because my friend was selling them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody ever told me that they were buying socks and sniffing them.
Right. People are fucking weird. Why are people weird?
All right, what else? You got any more weird sock stuff?
No,
underwear
I don't
stuff?
think so.
What else do we got?
I think that was really it. I didn't really see much else.
I feel like I had other stuff, but now I can't remember. And it's well, why wouldn't you have written that down then?
There wasn't a lot. Oh, wait. When we talk about Travis Kelce's and the fucking... First of all, we release this podcast on Wednesdays, and Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce have a podcast that releases on Wednesdays. We'll never compete with that.
It's fine. We're probably not the same audience.
I know, definitely the same audience. But they just fucking struck a deal. I don't think I said this last week. They just struck a deal for their new season that just came out last week, that the first episode, which remember he was remember we talked about we did talk about this last week about Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, and you said Adam Sandler stuff.
Yeah, okay, we did say that. But $100 million deal with Amazon for their New Heights podcast.
We'll take $100 million, Amazon.
We'll take $100 million. Parking lot chats.
We'll take a regular $1 million.
Yeah, just one.
And we'll split it.
Yeah, you can take out the other 2 zeros. We don't need them right now.
We'll split $1 million. No problem. We're saving you money.
Yeah, fuck. Take us. Fuck New Heights.
Right?
Yeah. $100 million deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And, they're getting shit. If it wasn't for Taylor. And you know what? They're not wrong. That gave them the eyes, right?
Yeah.
That put the eyes on them. But at the end of the day, it's their personality and their podcast. Taylor's never been on the podcast. He could be dating Taylor Swift, but have a shit ass podcast. He ain't getting $100 million deal. That podcast got people started watching it, and that is true. It got the eyes on him, but they're fucking funny.
And like you're saying, you know what I mean? Okay, so maybe they watched it for Taylor, but if you turned it on to see Taylor's boyfriend and it turned out that he wasn't funny or he was douchey, you would turn it off and you would continue to watch it.
Yeah. They're actually really funny.
All the clips I've seen of them are funny, but right. I don't.
I mean, yeah, I've never listened to it, but
no, me neither.
It comes up on my Instagram.
But good for them.
My shit, and it's funny.
I might follow them on Instagram. I don't know.
$100 million, Amazon. Shout out. Where you at? We're here.
Yeah.
Your people call our people.
Yeah.
We are our people.
We are our people. We have our phones right here.
We always.
I think we have an email address.
We do important shit on our phone.
We're very busy on our phones. I got a Snapchat from my cousin, so it's very important stuff.
Very important things.
Very important.
All right.
I got I got Snapchats from. Oh, it's the same cousin, but still, I got 2 of them.
I don't even have Snap. That's how old I am.
I'm older than you. Well, but I had younger people in my life that forced me to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made me get it.
No, it's not. But, all right. Well, we do have Instagram.
We do have Instagram.
You can find us on there. Parkinglotchats.podcast.
And TikTok.
And TikTok, same handle. And YouTube, same handle. We love. I think so. I know TikTok. I think so. I know TikTok and Instagram are both parkinglotchats.podcast.
Oh yeah, it is on YouTube too.
And YouTube is the same thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. I was in there, so cool.
So you can find us, like us, give us a shout out.
Yeah.
Share us, so that we can have.
Tell Amazon to pay us
$1 million deal and Post Malone in our back seat.
Yeah,
you can
that would
tag
be cool.
Posty. That would be cool.
And what that country guy's mom that you pissed off? Didn't we invite her too?
No, we invited Donna Kelsey.
We didn't invite the other one?
No, but we'll take her.
Yeah, okay. Anybody.
We need guests. Yeah. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, let us know.
But, like, only if you're cool, not if you're, like, going to come here and then murder us.
Well, yeah, Karina, you don't have to say that. We can vet them. Just throwing it out there, just so you know ahead of time.
If you think you're going to murder us, we're not letting you in. I met this woman who is on the director of, like, natural plants. So let's see if she's interested.
The director of natural plants?
It's like a board of, like, fucking native plants.
Does she actually care about plants?
Or is
she like the director of...
No. So we're with our kids and we're doing this, like, scavenger hunt about, oh my God, doing this scavenger hunt about plants with this woman. She was like, this does this does that. Check this plant out. And I was like, girl, are you going to tell me what I should be putting in my yard? Because we're actually thinking about buying trees. Oh. So, yeah.
We could actually use her because I have a black thumb.
And, she had some pretty strong opinions on the Jonathan Dickinson, the state park projects, obviously. Obviously. I, like, didn't know, and I said something, and then she was like, and she was pretty on board, so it was fun.
Yeah. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, there is a seat available. We pay...
Well, there's a TJ Maxx bag, but we can move it.
We pay in Starbucks, and laughs.
Good one. You sold them.
Okay, so reach out. I think that's it for the week. We're done. Short, sweet, and we will see you next week. Please like, follow, share. Is that what we're supposed to say at the end of podcasts?
Yeah, do it.
And give us a review.
But only if it's good.
Only if it's 5 stars.
I think they said that to me at Five Below before. They're like, if you're going to get 5 stars, do it. If not, don't. And I was like, you know what, Five Below? 5 stars. Especially because you put your more expensive stuff on the back. So I like that you at least... You know what I mean? Yeah. I was pissed that they made more expensive stuff, but whatever. As long as you keep it separate.
They do keep it separate.
All right.
Totally walled out.
Totally squirreling on nothing there. All right. Peace out.
Peace out.
Thanks for being here.
K-Town down.